In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful, all peace and prayer be upon our Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. This is a new English lesson coming to you from Al-Iman School by Mr. Ibrahim Mahmoud, the English teacher for grade 4. Today is Sunday, the 11th of October 2020. And now let's start by displaying the names of the excellent students who always send me videos or pieces of writing. Yasin Abdurrahman Idris, Saud Faisal, Abdulaziz Hassan Nasser, Khalifa Hani. Also we have Ahmad Abdullah Ghulum, Isa Ahmad Isa, and Ali Faisal Ali. Thanks to all of them. And now let's start our lesson today by saying or mentioning the rules of online classes. The rules are: number 1, I behave well in class. Number 2, I answer when the teacher asks me. Number 3, no food is allowed except water. Number 4, I think, then give complete answers. Number 5, all cameras are open. And I have my student book today because I needed to read. So let's start with a question. What's your favorite game in Bahrain? We have different games. Number 1, is it running, racing, hide and seek, tagging your friends? So which one do you like most? Is it football or basketball or volleyball? Is it computer games? Which computer games do you like? Is it names? For example, do you play names with your friends or family members? And where do you play it? Where do you play running? In the yard, in the schoolyard, in the street, in the club, in the park, racing, hide and seek, tagging your friends? For example, where do you play football? In the club or at school? Where do you play computer games? At home, at your grandma's house? Where do you play names at home or what? And also, who do you play it with? Who? I play it with my friends, I play it with my family. And why do you like it? I like it because it's exciting, it's interesting like that. So the objectives of our lesson today are: number 1, scan a text for new vocabulary. We are going to read a story and define some words in this story. And we will also read for answering questions. We will read for answering questions. So let's learn. Here, the boa constrictor. The boa constrictor is a kind of, what you can see here in the image. Here, this is a boa. It's a kind of plants or birds or snakes. Is it a kind of plants or birds or snakes? Of course, the boa constrictor is a kind of snakes. And why do we have the boa constrictor here? Because it's like a game that some children play in some parts of the world. They play a game called daga, and daga is like when you are in the middle of a circle and try to tag your friends like a boa constrictor or like a snake. So we have got 4 words here. We have toss, we have boa constrictor, we have landing, and we have balance. So which one is toss? Toss means to throw with your hands, to throw. So toss is picture number 4. To toss the ball is to throw the ball with your hands. The boa constrictor, this is a kind of a snake that can attack very hard or very fast. This is the boa constrictor. And of course, the landing is the landing of the plane. The plane is landing now. And of course, if you go, if you are like this girl, you need to keep your balance, okay, to be able to move. So here we have toss the ball. The boa constrictor is a kind of snakes. And here we have the landing of the plane. And you need to keep your balance if you want to do like this girl. Let's apply words in context. Scan the story on pages 18, 19. So we need the student book pages 18 and 19 and circle these words. As you read, try to guess what they mean. So we will circle these words: the boa constrictor, toss, landing, and balance. So we'll try to find them in the text. Answer the question before you read. Why are games often more fun when you play with other people? They are more fun, the games, when we play with other people because it is exciting, because we can win and others lose. So it is exciting and interesting to play with other people. Playing alone is not that fun. So let's read the story. The red rubber ball. High up on Antuku Mountain, Carlos kicks his red rubber ball so hard that it flies high in the sky like a shooting star. So here we have a boy called Carlos, and Carlos has a red ball. This is a story, of course, it's not real. And Carlos kicks his red rubber ball so hard that it flies high into the sky like a shooting star. This ball is moving around the world, far across the world, far across the world. Ashanti is playing Daga with her friends. It's Ashanti's turn to be Daga. What is Daga? The boa constrictor. She's like a snake, so she goes into the center of the circle. Her friends dance and skip around her while she acts like a snake and tries to tag the next Daga. So, of course, we will circle the word boa constrictor here. It's fun to catch them. Ashanti is tagging a friend when something red drops out of the sky into the circle. Where did this come from? There is no ball in Daga. So Daga is a game in which you can play with your friends and stand in the middle of a circle, and your friends are around you, and you try to tag your friends. And I think we have such games in Bahrain. Now Ashanti loves. She loves. She bounces the ball. She bounces the balls as hard as she can. Which means the ball flies high and fast across the sky until she can't see it anymore. So she bounces the ball very hard until she can't see it anymore. It flies over a forest, white cliffs, and a big blue ocean. A forest is full of trees and animals. The white cliffs, as we said, this is a kind of land, the cliff that is so steep near the sea. And the big blue ocean, the word ocean means a very big sea. Ocean means a big sea. Far away, now we move to another part. Far away, this H here, Cheyo, not Heyo, okay? Because he said it like that in the track. So Cheyo and his brother are playing Omok. They are playing Omok. Cheyo plays with his little dark pebbles, and his brother plays with little white ones. Cheyo tries to line up 5 of his stones to win. Winning isn't easy. Cheyo is finding the perfect place to put his stone when something red rolls into the middle of the game. What's this? You don't need a ball to play Amok. So we have Amok. It's a game in which we have some pebbles. They are like beads. They are different colors. And I think this game is like XO that you play here in Bahrain. So you try to line up 5 of your stones to win this game. Now assessment, what's the story about? The story is about, is it about a yellow plastic boat or a red rubber ball? Of course, it's about a red rubber ball. Of course, we haven't finished the story, but tomorrow, inshallah, we will try to finish it. Number 2, in which game do you, number 1, stand in a circle and tag your friends? In which game do you stand in a circle and tag your friends? Of course, Daga, the boa constrictor. In which game do you line up 5 stones to win? Of course, this is Omok. So these are the games that we took today. The challenging activity and the homework today is do the homework on Classier. We have a homework on Classier. This was all for today. The self-learning that you can write about what you learned from the story, The Red Rubber Ball, but you can do that tomorrow, inshallah, when we finish reading page 19. This is the end of our lesson today. Until I meet you again, inshallah, in another video, I wish you all good luck and goodbye.